goddess. Oh my God, you guys. Welcome back to Confidently Insecure, the podcast where we're absolutely sure we don't know everything. I am your host, Zach Nui Towers.
And I'm your host, Kelsey Darragh.
Oh my God, Zach.
Hi, what's your middle name?
Excuse me?
Well, what's my middle name?
Noe.
Yeah, okay, that was easy. What's yours?
What do you mean? I'm your best friend.
Kelsey Elizabeth.
No, that's my sister's middle name.
Kelsey Diane. Kelsey Rebecca.
When you hear it, you're going to be like, oh my God, I knew that.
Oh, no. What is it?
Wow. It's Lee.
Kelsey Lee?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I would have gotten that. I'm just being honest. You never say it.
No, well, I mean, it's not that important to me.
I'm just trying to steal your identity one piece of information at a time.
Okay, well, you're really playing the long game with that.
Yeah.
One.
Hi. Happy
Zach.
Women's Day.
It's definitely not Women's Day. It's been Women's Month, International Women's Month, for a month. We're on like the last week of it, maybe second to last.
I've been trying to talk about women, and Kelsey Lee Darragh has been like, I don't want to.
I for sure have been trying to do a woman's episode, and we finally did the research to do it.
She said I'm kind of over women right now.
Literally slander. My lawyer will be drawing up contracts.
Well,
guys, it's Women's History Month. It's International Women's Month. International Women's Day was on like the 8th or some shit. I don't know who decided that.
Oh, wait. So we only care about local women
No, it's
all month, and then international people on one day.
Stop trying to cancel people. You're just like canceling city.
I'm just wondering.
Okay, well, for this episode, we're gonna have some fun and games.
Yes.
But to start, I wanted to give us a little background in the origins of Women's History Month. I've got my Celsius here.
Don't lie to people.
Oh, wait. This is an Alani new. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wow.
Taste it, though. Did you taste this?
No, I'm not doing
doing
caffeine.
sorry.
Kelsey loves
I tried
to tempt.
Yeah, I tried to just
the
get
first
you relapse.
woman, Eve, which is, I'm guessing, part of the origin story of this month.
You're bringing Bible study into this?
When it suits my
You
narrative.
Republican.
Yes.
Oh, wait. I have an update, though. This is technically women's history. Remember PP guy?
Yes.
Last week, if we were talking about our ex, and there was a guy I've been hooking up with who calls his penis his PP, and he came over on Sunday, and I confronted him about it.
Oh, my God.
And I said, we talked about it on the podcast. My co-host validated me by losing his mind.
Yeah, literally.
He was laying naked in my bed, too, while I was, like, having this conversation.
Post or pre?
Post. And I was like...
When they're at their most vulnerable.
Exactly. When he's all sleepy and emotional. And I was like, who told you that was, like,
okay,
a way to talk about your pee-pee?
After, like, preschool.
And, like, in a sexual way. I was like, no girl thinks that that's hot. And he's like... Well, one girl thought it was funny. And I go, no. She thought it was funny. Break it down for me. And he goes, well, I said something like a sexy talk. And she went, haha, I love it that you call it your pee-pee. So she liked it. She said she loved it. And I said, no, honey. She was going, ha, I love that you call it your pee-pee. She wasn't she was not asking for more.
Yeah.
But he took that one text out of context and thought all women want it to be his pee-pee.
Never. And then what happened?
And he was like, I'm sorry, I won't call it that anymore. And so he stopped.
He better.
But you're right that it wasn't just like I needed to say, hey, don't call it that around me. I was like, we need to.
No one likes that.
Yeah, I'm saving you from like a long.
No one.
Yeah. And he's kind of turning into like a friend with a benefit, I guess, situation.
Ooh.
I really like his hands.
This is the model?
Mm-hmm.
Like his hands like in your holes or outside of your holes or both?
Not outside.
And they're indoor hands.
They're indoor hands.
So he's just like, he's in tune with his hands?
Yeah.
Or his hands are in tune with you?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And then I also have another update. I ended up going to a kinky party last weekend, another one. And it was slumber party themed. And
okay.
it was the home decor of this place was insane. Like they go all out on the decor. There was like
fun.
Yeah, like giant teddy bears on the floor, like fake clouds, like very sleepover vibes.
Yes.
And I met a engaged couple.
Is this the teacher?
No.
No.
That's Friday.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. I was literally getting your sex parties confused.
Yeah. And also, I want to put a pin in the teacher thing because I want to ask you something. So they're an engaged couple.
Okay.
They're Brazilian.
Okay. Both?
Yes. And he caught my eye first, and I happened to just be laying on a teddy bear next to him. And then he was like, "Oh, and this is my fiance." And she,
it's stunning.
Like, I thought she was a Victoria's Secret model, and I was ready to like go home. I was like, "Oh, okay, I am dirt on your shoe."
Yeah, I don't like this.
And she, I guess, like had asked the girl my friend that I went with, like, "Oh, what's her sitch? Like, is she down?" And the guy was talking to me being like, "So what's the hottest thing you've seen at one of these parties and what's the craziest?" And I was like, "Well, the hottest thing is your fiance." And he was like, "In." So we boned, the three of us, and it was great.
Like, you got fucked?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I already know you had a good dick.
Because he's Brazilian.
Yeah.
You know what he had a better of? Mouth.
Oh.
I normally don't care for people going down on me. It just like doesn't really do much. But this was the first time that I was like, huh.
Like he just like big nice lips and like.
And I looked at her and I was like, whatever you're doing, you did well. You taught him well.
Did you? What was the engagement between you and her?
We all fucked. Everyone came. Everyone fucked.
Wow.
Yeah. It was
on the teddy bear.
Well, we moved up to a bed at that point, but yeah, it was.
Did people watch?
Yeah. Which I had never really had done before. Like I'd had it in different situations, but we were like the center of like people's attention. For a little bit.
My God.
Like fully watching us in their tuxedos and pajamas and like having like champagne.
Wait, tuxedos and pajamas.
Some people wore tuxedos to like dress up, and then some people went
to
like
a slumber party.
Yeah, but it's like at a mansion, so it was on an $11 million house.
Oh my God! Not anymore. Not after all those fluids are on it.
It's for sale. They did an open house 2 days later. I looked it up on Zillow because I was like, this is a nice house. Who lives here?
That is so funny.
Yeah, but I had never considered ever being a third to like an engaged couple before because I was like,
you are.
They got their own thing going on. Yeah, but I haven't heard back from them.
Really?
I gave them my number. They were like, we're about to go to Brazil.
Likely story.
Because they're planning their wedding in Brazil.
Okay.
That checks out. And then I haven't heard from them. Do you think I'm going to get a text?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to wait for like the dust to settle with like their marriage and stuff. Because if you can imagine, you're probably not the star of the relationship
right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys do? I imagined a good setup for sex in that variety of people would be him on his back. One of you riding cowgirl,
yeah, and one
of you on his face, and then you two like making out.
Classic.
Yeah.
It really was a lot of like me and her. Even if he was doing something, like her and I were very engaged. Yeah.
Wow.
The funniest part, I had never had this happen before. She looks very white presenting. Like you wouldn't really be able to tell she's Brazilian, which I'm sure is like racist or something to say of me because what does Brazilian look like?
Right.
But when she started to orgasm, she went from like O's to oys.
Really? Yeah.
And the first time I heard it, I was like, huh.
Weird. Can I get a translator?
Yeah. I was like, I had never heard someone like owing in a different language.
It's like, okay, do you remember when you were learning another language in like grade school or middle school?
Ja.
Or yeah, or like animals, like the chicken, the pollo, kikariki, and you're like, kikariki.
That sounds kinky.
Yeah, but it was just like they all said something different than like moo.
You're right.
So she's just kind of like
widening my experience, literally.
Yes.
Okay, but wait, I have a question about the teacher. So for those of you who don't know, also this is women's history. This is important.
Dude,
I'm not sidetracking.
I'll take
That's
this
too bad.
over talking about women. And no, I'm kidding, but you know what I mean.
Sure, you're sexist.
No, I'm sexy.
Yeah, you are. Kitty or whatever.
Kitty.
So Sir, my current most consistent partner, has never had a penetrative threesome.
Interesting.
We're doing one on Friday night.
He didn't even penetrate you?
No, he's penetrated me while things were happening.
But not penetrated a new person.
Yeah. So
I wonder why that is.
Just the wrong environment. Bad timing.
Okay.
Didn't have a lot of time. But I planned one with the teacher from the sex party from like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So she and I have been texting, and I was like, oh, would you want to do like a play party with me and my primary? He's never had a threesome. And she was like, that sounds like so much fun. I sent her pictures and she was like, oh my God, yes. So my question to you is, I was like, I want to make it fun for him. I've had a million things. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I've never had the opportunity to like
orchestrate it,
stage,
like plan it, like wedding planner style.
And you know me, I
love
a party to plan. So I like asked her if it was okay to send her different lingerie outfits so that we could be like matching.
Yes.
And she was like, she's also like a teacher. She's like, I never do this shit.
Yeah.
And then I also was like, well, this is fun. Do you want, if I send you like a glam squad on Friday to do your hair and makeup, would that be like fun for you? She's like, I've never had my hair and makeup done before. And I was like, she's just naturally very pretty. And I was like,
oh, you're going to be.
So I paid for that and the lingerie, but then I panicked a little this morning being like, she's already like said she would have a threesome and like she can change her mind and that would be totally fine. That wouldn't change anything. I just got worried all of a sudden. Like, does it feel like I'm like paying for her to have sex with me?
No, that's not where I took it at all.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because you already have a sexual relationship with this person.
Good point.
And like she agreed to it before you even offered all the accoutrement. If you had been like, listen, I know I'm fugly, but I will get you lingerie, hair, and makeup if you just sit in my boyfriend's face. Yeah.
You're right.
No. You're in the clear. Okay. I think she's probably just like, if I were in her position, I would feel maybe like there was a power imbalance.
Which I don't like.
I don't think anyone, I mean, yeah, I don't think it's really good unless you want that.
No.
But as long as you make her feel comfortable, which I'm sure you are doing.
My goal next is to like, I always have this conversation with anyone I like hook up with is like, what is your ideal scenario for this experience and like what are your blah blah blah. So I'm gonna get her input too on like what she would like for the environment.
You should also send her like an afterwards survey, like how did we do you
Google form.
Yeah,
and call it how did we do you. I'm fucking dead. That's a TikTok I will be presenting. Okay, sorry for that housekeeping update, but I felt like that was important, especially the PP.
Hugely important. They're honestly, I'm about to talk about women inventors, and nothing is as important as what you just told me.
Stop. Okay, this is going to be fine. Quick origin story. The origins of Women's History Month began as a local celebration in, guess?
Salem.
No, Santa Rosa, California.
I feel like Salem had the most to like make up for.
Yeah, they were like reparations.
Like we should maybe like start celebrating.
Yeah, we kind of fucked up. The first Women's History Day was held in 1909, though, in New York City. So there was History Week, History Month, and History Day. It was in New York City on the 1-year anniversary of the garment workers strike when 15,000 women marched through Lower Manhattan. They were striking to protest their working condition. Cool. Most of them were teen girls who worked 12-hour days. They were only paid $15 a week. It was described as a true sweatshop. And they
not much has changed.
They didn't keep the factory standards, safeties up to standards. And in 1911, the factory burned down and killed 145 people. That's what pushed lawmakers to finally pass legislation meant to protect factory workers. So we get like
that was 1911.
Yeah, so it was 2 years after women like were protesting about it because we don't listen to women.
Because some could say the holiday's cursed.
Yes, that's what I got out of it. I thought this was interesting. I was, by the way, Zach, cackling at myself this morning.
That's what she literally texted me. I'm cracking myself up.
I thought this was so funny. Where do you think the origin of the word woman comes from?
Is it going to be something dumb like, whoa, man?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. There's a rumor that it is a compound of the word womb and man. So basically saying like a man with a womb.
Okay.
But that's false. That's a rumor.
Oh.
Someone on the internet.
What kind of nerd starts that rumor?
Someone bored.
I mean, I've never been that bored in my life. But go on.
Anyway, side note, my therapist said she thinks I have a masturbating addiction because I'm bored. But we'll go back to that later.
You're not, I mean.
Maybe.
Bored? I don't know if that's the word for you.
Bored in the house.
In the house bored.
So the Old English word with, W-I-F, from the Germanic wimbam,
Wimbam?
Originally denoted a female and later became Middle English for whiff, weef, or WYF. I don't know how to pronounce that one.
Probably still whiff.
So we still see that today in some words, like when we say werewolf, the man part of that sentence is were and wolf. So it was where and we.
Okay.
That's man and woman. Eventually, the word started to be narrowed down with weef, and they took weef and added man, because then man was being said. So it was weefman. Then to say multiple women, it was Y-man.
Oh my God.
And eventually became restricted down to the singular women. Do you want to hear how much better women are than men right now?
I mean, I don't need, it's an endless loop playing in my head.
57% of all women participated in the labor force in 2021. So
the Libra force?
Labor.
Okay.
Oh. I was like, did I really say Libra?
Yeah.
And nearly 1 million women returned to the workforce in 2021 compared to only 666, the devil's number, 1,000 men. So basically more women are going back to work than men are right now.
Wait, only 666,000 men in the U.S. went back to work?
Went back to work in 2021.
Less than 1 million men?
I think that had left and then decided to return after the COVID.
Okay.
3.3 million of all the jobs in the economy went to women, while only 3.1 million went to men.
Ooh, because they can pay you less.
Mm-hmm. Women also now outnumber men in the college-educated labor force.
As in people who graduated from college?
Correct.
Yeah, that didn't used to be a women's thing.
No.
Nothing really did except for like cooking and cleaning. I'm saying.
And sexual reproduction.
Yeah.
And weef man. Women outnumber men as they get older.
Yeah, because women live longer.
So we're women age 85 and older outnumber men to about 2-1. So that's 4.1 million women to 2.2 million men in the United States over the age of 85.
Wow, you guys just
we're decimating.
Have like so much longer to be sexually assaulted.
And told to go back to the kitchen to make people a sandwich.
You get extra years of that.
And hated on because we're older.
Damn.
So my question to you, Zach, is who's your current favorite woman and why?
Oh, God.
You literally yawned.
I yawned. My favorite woman, first of all, I don't pit women against each other, even if it is in my fantasy ranking system.
You made energy drink just come out my nose. That was a unique experience on Women's International Month.
That's pretty great. Man.
No, woman.
I like Viola Davis a lot.
Ooh. Her arms were in my dream last night.
Just her disembodied arms?
Just her, and my focus was on her arms.
Was she whooping your ass?
No, she was just showing off how strong she was.
Hey, did you see The Woman King?
Yes.
Oh, I loved it.
Good promo for this month.
I loved it.
Didn't we see it together, Ding Dong?
Probably.
We did.
There's a good chance. I mean, I know I like Julia Louise Dreyfus. Yeah. I like her a lot.
Great. She's funny.
But wait, what answer am I supposed to say?
I don't know. Just
like, what would
today, who's your favorite lady?
Informed person say?
Oh, I was going to say right now, my current favorite woman.
Mm-hmm. You can't say me.
I would never. I'm really digging my new yoga teacher.
Oh.
Her energy is like
so. You want to give her a plug?
Yeah, her name is Tiana Dow. And if you're in LA, she teaches all over. You might catch me at a class because I literally stalk her, and she teaches at a bunch of different.
She has like a eat ass tattoo.
She walked in with socks that said "I eat ass."
That's so righteous.
And she like does affirmation cards and stuff. So I'm very about it. And then she plays like Drake and Sia when we do workouts.
Oh, I love that.
You should come to a class.
You know, I have this real wall up about yoga.
Why?
Because I'm not very flexible, and I think it makes me feel bad about myself.
But that's the point.
I know, to feel bad about yourself. That's kind of like the LA experience.
You were also twisting these little balls on the pillow like nipples while you were saying that. Women's History Month.
Man, women are just so cool. Though. Like, I like just a general plug for women. If you're considering endorsing them, I would. I'm just always women. Like, you feel comfortable around because they're not like
creepy.
Yeah, and like I feel like men destroy life, women create it. Like women are all about like nurturing and making people feel comfortable, and like it'd be such like a chill ass world.
Just women.
Yeah.
Or I've always just said women and gay men.
Yeah, I mean honestly, and like if the straight guys pass a vibe check,
they can stay.
They can stay, but like just all the aggression, I feel like all the anger, like all the like the like really sensitive egos, you know, like that's all like in my head it's like mainly dudes.
Yeah. And like any women Republicans that I can't stand that have that energy, I feel like, and this is not to take away from their evilness, but I feel like they were raised by an evil man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just like they lean on their Bible verses and all that stuff.
You want to play a game?
Yeah, wait, let me go first though, because I don't think mine is going to be very funny.
Stop. Okay, so I told Zach we're going to play a game where he is going to research women inventions.
I'm going to tell you about a woman.
Okay.
And then I think based on the context clues of like when she was
around, I'm going to guess what the thing she invented was.
Yeah.
Give me a little history. I also can't see your screen because you have
I feel like I can give the names. Yeah. You don't know the names.
No.
Okay, so this is Grace Hopper.
Cute.
She was born in New York in 1906.
Classic.
She tried to enlist in the Navy.
Badass.
She was too old and too little. She was 34, which is too old.
That's insane.
And under 20 pounds.
20 pounds. Wait, I'm sorry.
20 pounds under the legal limit. She was a fetus.
Invent a medical device to allow her life? Like, oh my God.
Okay, so she studied mathematics at Yale and taught them at Vassar.
Okay.
She enlisted in the Navy Reserve and was one of the oldest serving members when she retired. As a child, she was super curious and dismantled all of the alarm clocks in her house to see how they worked.
Ooh.
That's like gives you like a realm, but like
I think based on the fact that she wanted to be in the Army, based on the fact that she loved mathematics and science and disassembled all her clocks, I'm going to say goodbye, hippo. Nope, you're going to stay on the couch? Okay. I'm going to say she invented the bomb. Or the bomb diffusing device.
I fucking love you.
Am I close?
She invented the bomb. No, computer software.
Damn. All right.
She was called Amazing Grace. She worked on the Harvard Mark I computer. And this is fascinating.
Oh my God.
She is the reason, we call it debugging.
Okay.
Because there was a moth in the computer. And she debugged it.
She literally went in and was like, I'm a Terminator.
I'm gonna get this bug out.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy? Like maybe it has a bug. And it's
That's
like
funny.
A moth. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
What was her name?
Grace Hopper.
Shout out to Grace Hopper, inventing software.
Okay, is this how you imagined it going?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson, born in 1946.
Oh, 2 years before my father.
There's a you. First African-American woman to earn a doctorate at MIT.
Congrats.
In 1997, she joined the research team at Bell Laboratories.
Okay.
That's kind of a hint. Where she studied materials used in the semiconductor industry. Her research led to this invention in 1987.
She went to Bell University Laboratories.
Vassar and Yale, but she was part of a research team at Bell Laboratories. Does Bell mean anything to you?
Ring a ding ding. She invented the doorbell.
Caller ID.
Oh, yeah. I guess doorbells were invented way long ago.
And Bell is like a phone company.
Oh,
yeah. Her creation led to portable fax machines, fiber optic cables, and solar cells. I don't know what most of those are, but that was her thing.
Because you're an artist,
yeah,
not a scientist.
Okay, Josephine Cochran.
Ooh, this name sounds familiar.
Okay, this was kind of interesting. Born in Ohio in 1839.
Okay, that's a long time ago.
Her husband failed at the gold rush, which is embarrassing.
Oh, hippo. That was a big sneeze. Wait, what do you mean her husband failed at the gold rush?
He tried to be part of the gold rush and he didn't get any gold.
That is embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. He became a successful grocer and she became a Chicago socialite. After a dinner party, she came up with her invention.
Okay, failed gold rush by her husband, who, well,
That's
technically
just like
failed husband.
Yeah, that's just a little background.
But then he became a grocer. Which is,
and she became a socialite.
She invented this in 1830 whatever.
39-ish.
She invented grocery delivery app.
Yeah, that's why it's called Cock Hub and not Grubhub.
Yep.
No, the dishwasher. After a dinner party, she noticed by hand washing her servants or whatever were chipping the dishes, and she was like, "There has to be a better way."
Oh my god, that hurts me that a woman invented.
I know. It was literally just like save her time and like.
I love that for her.
Isn't that funny? And her husband died, leaving her $1,500.
Wait, $1,500?
Yeah,
$1,500.
Yeah,
okay,
$1,500. It made sense what I said.
We knew you weren't like sophisticated in the mathematics. We just discussed that.
Yeah, no idea.
Okay.
But tons of debt, and it was really hard.
I thought he was a successful grocer.
Yeah, I guess he had debts.
Oh, word.
He probably had
he lent out too many
spending problems like
groceries. Oh, thank you.
And she had no real help getting it off the ground, like the thing, you know.
Good for her.
Okay, 2 more.
Okay, this is fun.
Sarah E. Good, born in 1855 in Ohio.
Okay, Ohio.
It's weird to think that Ohio even existed then.
Someone intentionally invented Ohio.
She was the first Black woman to receive a patent in 1885.
First technical inventor.
Black female, yeah.
Hippo! Oh my god, Hippo. No. Sorry, Hippo just ran the cords away. Did that do anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, we're good.
But he is looking like he wants to cause a little
chaos.
Ruckus.
Him with cords is a vibe.
What are you trying to...
He's trying to come back up.
Okay.
This is a podcast with a dog. This is what
this one, you may... I don't think you're going to get it, but...
Rude.
It is like...
Zero faith.
Okay, I can say the invention is in your house. Yeah. Okay. Born in 1855, first Black woman to receive a patent. Her husband was a stair builder, and they opened a furniture store together. She invented this because their clientele lived in very small apartments.
What year was this?
1855.
The Roomba.
I love
the Roomba that could...
The Roomba. It scared everyone.
Yeah. She was ahead of her time.
Cabinet bed, which predates the Murphy bed by 25 years.
What is a cabinet bed?
It's like a Murphy bed. It's a hidden bed.
That's up?
No, it's like you pulled it
down.
Out.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's like the Murphy bed.
I do have a Murphy bed.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for my parents to come in town next week, and then I'll sleep on it.
I don't think I knew that.
I haven't planned anything yet, but you were going to be the first person I texted. They're not in town next week, but next weekend. Maybe we'll do a podcast with them. That would be fun.
That's great. But yeah, it saved up space, and it predates the Murphy bed by 25 years.
Wow.
Cool. And she invented it.
That is cool.
Okay, and this last one. This might be in your house.
No, this
is not in your house.
Damn.
Nancy Johnson, born 1794 in New York.
Old lady. She's 300.
In this day, women's legal identities were taken away when married, according to laws of coverture. Not allowed to handle their own finances.
Rude.
They basically gave themselves away to men.
Ew.
Got her patent in 1843. This invention made something that was only really accessible to the upper class, accessible to like lots of people.
And she invented it.
This thing makes making something easier.
She invented bank accounts.
I don't know why your answers are making me laugh so hard.
What is it?
A crank ice cream maker.
Nothing about what you told me had to do with ice cream.
Well, you're right.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't have those. She loved Rocky Road.
There you go.
No. Yeah. Up until that point, like President Jefferson had an 18-step recipe to make ice cream, and this made it like poor people could just churn some ice cream.
Fun. Ice cream should be enjoyed by all.
Yeah.
Also, if you hear the most insane noise right now, Hippo has been chewing on a plastic tire.
Hi.
That's for dogs.
He just wanted to hit me with it?
Yeah, he just wanted to show you. That was really fun, Zach.
Thanks, Kels.
I will now remember those things being invented by a woman and use them as conversation starters at parties.
Great. You know, this Murphy bed we're fucking on was invented by a woman.
I'm telling my parents. Okay, are you ready for my game?
Yeah, I'm so scared.
Okay, so I'm calling this the Remarkable Women Jobs Game. So I'm going to give you clues, and you're going to guess based on this person what they were the first of in jobs.
Okay.
So what made me like giggle laughing so hard was that like coming up with clues for this. I was just like, this is you're either going to get it or it's going to be very confusing.
Okay.
Okay, great. So our first woman job, she was also the first gay of this job. Iconic. Some would say it was definitely a challenge. And her last name was Ride. She was definitely taking a ride. Zachary, what was this woman the first job of?
Motorcycle repair woman.
Sally Ride became the first woman in space.
Oh.
On June 18th, 1983, when she flew on the Space Shuttle Challenger.
Didn't the Challenger explode?
Oh, did it? No, I don't think so. One of them did, I think.
Okay.
Don't Google it.
No Googling.
No Googling. It wasn't until her death that her obituary revealed that she was gay. It referred to Tam O'Shaughnessy as her partner of 27 years.
Tam is a girl's name?
Yeah.
Like Tammy? Tammy O'Shanter? What was her name?
O'Shaughnessy.
Tammy O'Shaughnessy.
It's the first spaceship galley.
Wait, it was not. She came out posthumously.
There you go.
Against her will.
I love it when people use that word because it just sounds nothing like death.
No.
Like I can't find the origin of the word anywhere.
Like zombie coming out.
There you go.
Or zombie award.
Post.
Like they're back from the dead to eat some puss.
She was always eating puss.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for next
probably
one?
Not much puss in space.
Yeah, because women are being held back from having the same opportunities that men have.
You've heard of Puss in Boots? Get ready for Puss in Space. Sorry, okay, go on.
Okay. This next woman, while this is a big first, it also funnily puts women back in like a non-progressive way.
Made the dishwasher.
It's ingredients made for a little bit of racism, and she was also an orphan. That's not really a clue. I just think that's important information. I don't know why. It doesn't really have anything to do with.
Wait, the ingredients included a little bit of racism?
Uh-huh.
And it set women back.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Wait, this is interesting.
The year was 1796.
Oh my god. Corset.
Ooh, I like where your head's at. It was she was the first author of the American Cookbook.
Oh.
And she had stolen recipes basically.
Oh, okay. I was like, where's the racism
from like
coming
the
in?
native people.
Yep.
The title makes me laugh because this is the full title. Are you ready?
Oh no.
American Cookery, the art of dressing vines, fish, poultry, and vegetables, and the best modes of making paste, puffs, pies, tarts, pudding, custards, and preserves, and all kinds of cakes, from the imperial plum to plain cake, adapted to this country in all grades.
No.
That's the title.
Oh my god.
Fuck her,
woman.
right?
That's a chapter.
Yeah, fuck her. Also the fact that it was like a cookbook made me kind of be like, of course it's like about
it's like, this is how you be a woman better.
Okay. Clues for our next lady.
Oh my god.
It's getting hot in here.
Nelly Furtado.
She stepped into this position at 2 years old and did it for 21 years. And Laura Cross would likely befriend her.
Laura Cross?
Is that her name?
Lara Croft?
Yes.
Tomb Raider?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's what I meant.
She stepped into it when she was 2. I thought it was going to be Gerber Baby when you said that. Stepped into it with 2 and did it for 21 years. Laura Croft would have liked her. Amelia Earhart.
What?
Well, I don't know when Amelia Earhart started her career.
2?
I mean,
this was.
I think women can do anything.
Okay.
If you don't agree, then
that's my problem. She was the first female pharaoh. So Hatshepsut like other pharaohs, was the child of a king. Unlike others, she was a woman. After her death, she was not mentioned in official accounts of Egyptian historiography by her successors, probably due to sibling rivalry, political expediency, and her gender. So she was the forgotten pharaoh.
I would have never gotten that.
Really?
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider?
No, I don't know enough about the world.
Okay, classic. This one. Our last one.
Okay.
What was she the first of? Your clues are Oscar Mayer. This one's a phrase. It's a me, Maria. And E equals MC squared.
Oh my God, wait. Hot dog, Mario Brothers, and Einstein? I hate this. Einstein's pizza bagel creator.
Yep, you got it. Well, no. Laura Maria Caterina Bassiverati was the first physicist.
What?
She was Italian, and she grew up in the city of Bologna. Bologna. She went to the University.
And she drove a hot dog.
She was also the first salaried female teacher at a university. At one time, she was the highest paid employee of the university.
Whoa. That was just like an accounting error.
Yeah, whoops.
Like we overpaid
another
you.
zero.
Yeah.
She was also known as Minerva. This was in 1711, which meant the goddess of wisdom. She was the first woman to have a doctorate in science. So while she probably wasn't the first female scientist, she was the first like recognized
to have a doctorate.
Yeah.
Wow. Women are, they're doing it.
For the fact that we got started so late in life with opportunities, like we're taking over.
And you're still being held back real bad.
Yeah. And like there's still laws that don't protect women in employment and
you guys need to be using the whole age thing to your benefit.
What do you mean?
Living longer.
Oh, for sure. We're doing more.
You need to work longer and harder.
Got it. Who's paying for my wrinkle cream?
I just think of fucking Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and we were like, please don't die.
Yeah, we were like asking so much of her.
Please just do us this one favor.
Yeah,
work until you literally stop breathing.
Yeah, and she did.
Oh my God. But yeah, we need more of that.
Should we take a dating no filter question to round out this episode?
Yeah,
we haven't done one in a while.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
maybe from a
we did one last week.
A whiff wham.
From a whiff wham. Actually, I didn't mean to pick this one. I don't know if this is a whiff man, but if it is a wee man, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to assume this is from a wee man.
Is that a man?
No, a woman.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. Weef man. Sorry.
No.
Now I feel like this isn't a good one. Well, you know what? Let's the way
of water
through is through. The tough one.
Yeah, the way out.
The thing in the way is out.
Yeah, sometimes you have to. Yeah.
Okay.
The only way out is through.
There you go. This person wrote in anonymously and said, the girlfriend has gained some weight. They say, I'm completely fine with that. You better be. But it's affecting her confidence and mental, emotional health. Oh. She doesn't make the healthiest choices in food. Can I encourage healthier eating, workouts without hurting her? Dating, no filter. You want a no filter.
So this is tricky because if you are still attracted to her, you got to let her do her own thing. I will say I don't like the concept of the person who maybe is changing to be like super insecure. That just puts everything on the other person, sort of. It's like, well, if you want the curve of your body, rock the curve of your body. But like,
if you're going,
if you need help, so maybe it is actually do a soft pitch of like, can we talk about like health and like fitness and like what your goals are, what my goals are? Can we check in? Can we have a check in about this? Because I love you no matter what, but I'm sensing that
you don't love yourself.
You don't love yourself no matter what.
That's really good.
Is it?
I remember trying to recruit my ex-boyfriend Jared when we were together to help me quit eating sugar And I would be like, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, do not let me eat this cake tonight or whatever. And then when I'd go to eat the cake and he does the thing I ask, I would get mad at him. And I'd be like, so then I went reverse in the opposite direction, being like, I don't want you to talk about my food at all. And then he was like, you're giving me very mixed signals.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're right. So what did help me though, as having a partner, whether it's male, female, they, whatever, was not having it in the house helped me not seek it out. So if my partner wasn't bringing home ice cream and cake, I wasn't eating ice cream and cake. Would I like maybe sometimes, go have it delivered or whatever? But like his support in keeping our house free from those things and his support in actively asking me to join, like we joined a rec football league. Did I tear my ACL and end up having to have 2 surgeries? Yes. But he was helping me get out of the house, go hiking. Like, and it was never from him saying, I think you need this, or like, you told me you want to do this. It was him being like, hey, it's so nice out. What if we like went for a foster dog hike? Like, let's go get one of the foster dogs and take him for a hike. And I was like, that helps
perfect.
Me. Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's my advice, is like, you don't bring it into the house. Or you go, hey, I'm trying to stop eating sugar. Will you be okay with me not doing this or going out to eat? Or would you like maybe put it on yourself a little? Trick her.
I love that's our main message. Trick women.
Yeah.
Whenever possible.
Yeah. That's my no filter.
To get the end result you desire.
It's so hard because also relationships, bodies change.
Dude.
Like I was with someone for 5 years. I fluctuated in weight so crazy. He fluctuated in weight and muscle. Like it was crazy. It was like something that I thought about and got insecure about for sure.
Yeah, you really do have to assess like what your like anchors are in the relationship.
Yeah.
If your anchor is he pays for my stuff and I keep my fucking body tight, okay. But if you're like building a life together and like, then like, yeah, bodies can't be at the top of the list
game at all times.
Yeah.
And it's also like, for me, it's also about routine. I think like building it into a routine you do together. Like my ex and I used to get up at the same time, which helped him get up early because he would sleep in. And then he would do yoga with me, which helped me stay accountable. So like we both had something built into our routine in the morning that helped each other out.
I love that.
And it's like time to spend together.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean going to the gym. I think whenever anyone thinks about like staying in shape or getting in shape or like doing movement for your body, like I'm doing everything to avoid the word exercise, means going to a gym. I have not set foot in a gym.
Oh, I know.
Years.
I can vouch for that.
Okay.
Never seen Kelsey in a gym.
Hate them.
Never seen a drip of sweat go down her head.
Oh man, but I do hot yoga like 5 times a week. And that's what's been making me mentally so happy.
But also if you like going to the gym, go to the gym with your person.
Yeah.
But I agree, like just being active and like it like people like shrug at like going for a walk, but like
no, bitch.
Go for a walk. Like you're thinking that it's not good enough, but like it's good enough. Go for a walk.
I heard the statistic from Headspace about they did a study with people who went for a 30-minute walk by themselves versus people that went for a 30-minute walk with friends, and just rephrasing it to saying I'm going on a walk with friends made them do it, like I'm lying, don't Google this, 500 times more likely to do it again versus a walk by yourself. So if you go to a 30-minute walk with your partner, they're gonna enjoy it. Like invite a friend, go like have an end goal to meet up with this person. Take the dog. Like there are so many ways to use also like tricking your brain. So trick her and her brain.
Yeah, if she has one. Am I right, guys?
I can't think of a better way to end Women's fucking History Month.
So much.
This was a fun episode. Thanks for playing along. Tell us about your favorite woman in the comments. If you like this episode, give us 5 stars on iTunes.
Yes, and only 5 stars. If you're going to give us less, don't. Because we're insecure. 5 stickers. We have a new sticker about to drop.
The Confident Bottom. It looks really fun.
Which is so, like, honestly, get it for the sloppy bottom in your life.
Yeah.
Even as a joke. Like, this is you, even though you absolutely ruined
my life.
Yeah.
And
penises.
I'm thinking about bringing back drink coffee, don't eat.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Maybe I'll throw that back.
I love that.
Cool. Okay, Coffee Nonsense, that's it for for this week. If you're a lady or you know a lady in your life, please enjoy the rest of the month because you deserve it always, now, today. We love you. Bye.